All right, y'all, because getting here so we can talk about this latest episode of Baddies Caribbean. I'm going to tell y'all what, these filler episodes is wearing me thin. Before we even get started, though, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all know we going to need to talk about this shit once we get through. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kicking it off with Asiandoll. Welcome back. Her and Natalie, they ran to the koozie talking about all the drama that's going on. Natalie filling her in. Here's what I wish that they would stop doing as well. I want them to stop letting these girls go off and be gone for like a week at a time or whatever. I do understand that life happens and that these girls typically be having other bookings and stuff like that before they sign on to do the show. But I just feel like it should be something that lets it be known that if you got so many bookings to where you're going to miss so much filming, you cannot, just don't even sign on to do this season, baby. Maybe you swing around, you could have did Midwest, or you swing around and you do another season to where you're able to be here and film with the girls, because I honestly have forgot Asiandoll was even part of the cast. And especially how they got it going on nowadays to where they bring in a little celebrity guest. And then they only there for a few episodes and then they gone. Here, I thought she was just there to beat up Mariah. And then she was basically gone. I didn't even realize that Asian was still part of the cast. I'm happy to see her back though, because one thing about it, she is beautiful. This girl looked like a literal Bratz doll, like a Barbie. She is so pretty. So Natalie filling her in about Scotty and Gretchen fighting, and I mean, it really ain't even too much, y'all. This episode, for real, we really gonna have to scratch it just to be able to do a recap, because it was such a filler and not a whole lot going on. The next scene, we see Tesehki and Anna. They talking about the whole situation with Mariah, her mama and Anna. And I do want to spend a little minute talking about this because I feel like this shows a lot of Anna's character. The way Anna broke down and started crying because of the situation that she got going on with Mariah and her mama, I really feel like she feels bad. I honestly feel like Mariah feels horrible. Anna feels horrible that she had to fight Mariah mama, but she was pushed against the wall. Like, what do you expect this girl to do? You got your mother and your aunt coming up and attacking this girl. And the thing of it is, as a daughter, you should be able to go to your mama and vent. You should be able to go to your mama and be like, girl, I don't like this bitch. You know, fuck her. I can't stand her. I'm a whoop. I'm a dog. You should be able to say whatever you want. The things I tell my mama is crazy. Without your mother feeling like when they see that person that they gonna run up. That's absolutely crazy to me. Just like people keep saying, oh, Anna should have respected the fact that was Mariah's mama. Mariah's mama should have respected the fact that this is somebody that is 20 years her damn junior. And that is Mariah's age and Mariah can handle herself. And she should have never ran up and caught herself trying to put her hands on Anna. And I feel like Anna was put in a bind. Just like y'all know I don't even like Mariah, but I also feel like Mariah was put in a bind because I can understand her feeling like she has to fight regardless of what. Because my mama was hit at the end of the day. My mama got hands put on her. So I'm going to have to fight regardless. I get it. But at the end of the day, my stance is that all of this stems back to Mariah. I feel like Mariah has been talking shit about Anna to people and behind her back, and that is how all of that fucking beef got started. Because even Callie said that Anna was completely oblivious when Mariah mama had all that smoke for her. Anna was lost. Anna's like, why in the hell Mariah mama mad at me? She didn't even know what the hell was going on, which tells me that the beef is coming from Mariah's end. Mariah is the one talking shit about her. And we're gonna leave it right there. Now, Sapphire and Biggie, they talking about salads. Whatever the hell they talking about. Really, honestly, before Scotty came down, Scotty did come and join them. All I could focus on was how the fuck good Sapphire looked. That bitch knows she fine. One thing about that bitch Sapphire, she is fine. I don't give a damn what kind of horse y'all say she mixed with. That bitch is fine, okay? All I could see was this blueberry bathing suit on her. And this is another filler scene. They basically talking about the whole Anna and Mariah fight as well. That's another thing y'all can cut out, Zeus. We do not need all of these meet-up scenes between each individual girl, you have clusters of 2 to 3 girls meeting up talking about the same fucking fight over and over again. We can leave that with this season. This could be the last thing, because what we need to be seeing is what the hell is going on the back end between the replacements and the main girls. But we're going to talk about that. Biggie basically recapping the fight, letting them know what happened, because neither one of them was there when it went down. But she also let it be known that regardless of what, she's going to be Team Anna, and I don't blame Biggie for that. Biggie, Anna, Tesehki, all of them were closer before Mariah even came around. And that's why it shocks me that Mariah feels like Tesehki would take her side more so than she would take Anna's. Mariah, you was more so in House A last season, trying to fall underneath them until you got punked out and got put out of House A by Suki and Sapphire. And then you moved over to House B. Once you went to House B, that's when you call yourself getting cool with Tesehki and all of this. And yeah, you may have known Tesehki outside of Baddies beforehand, but we're talking about while y'all were in the Baddies experience together. When y'all was in the house together, bitch, you were in House A until they put you out. And that was towards the end. And then you went to House B and called yourself getting super cool and becoming fake besties with Tesehki and all of that. But you got to understand, all them girls had already built a bond before then. Anna and Biggie, they had done got into it, made up, became family, all that kind of shit before you even came into the equation. So I totally get Biggie being Team Anna. So they vaguely mentioned in this scene that Natalie invited all the girls to go ziplining, including the replacements. Biggie mentions that she hoped the replacements, or she don't know why the replacements are going, or she don't want them to go, one or the other. And this is what I'm talking about. We need a little bit more of the backstory on what the fuck is going on between the replacements and the main cast girls. Because in the next scene, the girls are all getting prepped to go ziplining. They in the cars. I think they got about 3 separate cars that they ride in. It's a main car. They got most of the girls in it. And it also got the car with Meatball. Wait a minute. Before we even get into this, hold on. Y'all, in the replacement car, we learned that J.O. is gone. Like, where in the hell did she go? It's they speed by the reasoning that she's gone. It's crazy because it's kind of like they stitched together some shit that she was saying. She said her brother called her and said something about she needed to come home. Or I don't really remember what it was, but I feel like it was real quick, and I feel like Zeus stitched that shit together. But basically, J.O. gone. And the rest of the replacements are in the car, head into ziplining to do an activity with the rest of the girls, finally, because we have not been seeing y'all. But in the main car, Meatball end up going off. And I'm just thrown off because I'm like, what in the fuck has done went on to where these main girls cannot stand a replacement so bad? Meatball, like, I'm telling y'all, if any of these bitches say anything to me, bro, I'm stabbing a bitch up. That's just what it is. I'm stabbing a bitch up. And it's just like, what in the fuck are you stabbing somebody for? Like, me, what is going on? Where is her knife? Frisk her. Ain't nobody frisked her and took her knife. Anything sharp in your pockets? Like, where is y'all's police? This is absolutely crazy. And this is another reason why I don't like Jela either. Because I feel like Jela will take any fucking moment to try to make it about her. Y'all be saying that shit about Natalie. And it really ain't Natalie that tries to make shit about her all the goddamn time. Some of these other bitches do this too. And Jela is one. Because, honey, you took Meatball having a damn fit, talking about she finna stab somebody up. Biggie was joking about it. Biggie piggyback off of what Meatball is saying, and she just kind of like, "Your motherfucker gonna get stabbed up, my nigga." You said somebody gonna get stabbed up, my nigga. Jayla, no, it's not funny. I don't understand what you're laughing at, what you're not understanding. She's serious right now. You're gonna be doing a 23-1 behind what, Meatball? Behind some shit you could have walked away on. Baby, somehow we teleported into Beyond Scared Straight. I didn't know we switched shows. We all the way on a whole nother network at this point, the way Jayla is acting. Like, girl, she wears me out, y'all. I don't understand. Jayla just wears me out. It's like, I get what she was saying, but at the same time, the theatrics were just not necessary. That's all I be feeling like with her. I also feel like it don't matter if they gonna say it or not, but them other bitches be tired of Jayla's shit too. Because if you pan around, Sapphire, Anna, all the ones that was sitting by her, not meatball, Biggie, they was all looking at Jela like, girl, if you don't shut the hell up. Didn't nobody want to hear that shit at that moment. Like, dead ass. They get to the zip line in place, and it looked like they zip line from sun up to sundown, baby. When I tell you that had to be the longest motherfucking day, bitches had to have been sunburnt. I know they was funky when the shit was over with, because what did y'all do? 3-4 zip lines a piece? I mean, it is a cast of about 20 girls, so hooking all of them bitches up one by one and letting them go probably did take a long ass time. It just seemed like they was there all day. That's why when y'all go out on these damn activities and excursions and whatever the hell y'all doing, it just almost don't even be worth the day of filming, because it takes all fucking day. Y'all have so many of y'all there to get through. And then, of course, the grand finale, we got Miss Natalie, who have to have a damn panic attack because she's scared of heights. And my only thing of it is, Natalie, I understand you scared of heights, baby. You was going to get your content some way or another. When you, boo? Like, because why in the hell did you even think it was a good idea to try to do that if you so scared of heights to the point that where you was going to get up there and act like that? That man had to ride with you. Not only did the man have to ride with you, you up here crying, you hollering, and then they made a whole 15-minute fucking scene about it. Zeus, if y'all don't quit playing with us, don't piss me off. Okay, don't do it, because y'all did not have to stretch this damn shit out into like a 10-15 minute scene of Natalie having a panic attack, all because she was scared of heights. I'm not about to keep on talking about it. Rollie and Anna, this is what I am happy about, that they met up, they sat down, they had something to eat, and they basically chopped it up. Anna led with the apology, Rollie accepted it, and they made up. I like these two better as friends than I do as enemies. It's like, one thing about it, I'm not a huge Rollie fan, but Rollie funny. Anna's hilarious. One thing about them is, as a duo, they're fucking hilarious together. Like, dead ass. And I feel like both of them were kind of like, damn, this is stupid for us to even be beefing. I honestly can't even remember why the Anna and Rollie beef got as big as it did. I know that they had their differences last season or whatever, but I really don't even understand why the beef got so crazy. And so I was happy to see that they was able to sit down, squash her. Anna, you knew what to do, baby. Get her while she had a plate of food in front of her. That's what you do. Big Mama definitely done had some work done and she looked good, but she still gonna do what she do, and that's eat. All right? She got her on a good night. Had her with a good bite. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, anyway, they find out that Lemmy invited them to his pre-birthday bash. Like, I think it wasn't his actual birthday party, but it's like the turn up before the birthday party. All the girls is getting ready. They all get ready to go. They get there. They look like they turning up. They having a good time. Meatball stomach out. It's all good. This is what I'm talking about when I mean that instead of all these little filler scenes, we need more of the backstory on what the fuck is going on between the replacements and the main girls. Because while they at Lemmy'S party, visibly shit is getting uncomfortable between specifically Tinka and the replacements. Now, we done already found out after last episode that the reason behind supposedly Tinka getting her chain was that J.O. poured liquor on Tinka or whatever the fuck happened. And that made me think too, like, did something like that have something to do with J.O. leaving or what? But nevertheless, shit look uncomfortable. Now, we see motherfuckers like Bobby Lice. We see Chef D and his teeth. It's a whole lot of Zeus people that's there in attendance. But towards the end of the episode, I believe they said that tesehki, who always in the middle of something her this season, it's crazy. For her to have been so quiet this season and not have gotten into nothing herself, she stayed in the middle of bitches arguing over her. I guess Big Keva walk up and speak to tesehki. And Tinka come up and ask tesehki, yo, you good? And when she asks her that offends Keva, and it leads to her and Keva getting into it and make a whole scene. Them two end up getting into a fight around the Lemmy party. Now, the fact that Tinka feels the need to ask tesehki if she's good just because she's talking to Keva says a lot. It say, what the hell Keva and them done did beforehand for y'all to be so on guard that y'all got to go up and ask them if they good just because they speaking to her. Like, this is so crazy to me. I hate that we have to find out the bulk of what the hell be going on this show via the internet after the show has aired, or because one of the girls decide that they don't like how they looking online and they leak the truth. That's what be irking me here lately about baddies, and I feel like that's what's gonna end up losing a lot of their fan base. We want to know what the fuck is going on. We want the storylines. That's what we used to love about Bad Girls Club. Back when Bad Girls Club was popping, they all live in the house together. It followed them everywhere, so we knew the beef that was going on from day to day with these girls. Whether a bitch done stole another bitch juice, cereal, whatever, now they carrying that shit over to the club to the next day. We knew what was going on. It's like in this instance, we have no clue what the drama is, and we just basically are waiting on Zeus to fill in the blanks and stitch something together, or we waiting on somebody to leak what really went on behind the scenes. And I'm not really liking that. Y'all get down in these comments and let me know what y'all thought about this episode and what y'all thinking about the season so far. Are y'all liking it? Are y'all feeling like the shit is boring? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, personally, I'm disappointed. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, because y'all already know y'all don't want to miss when I come back with the next one.